Okay, so we looked at collaboration, how that's changed, how automations make it easier to work with your remote teams, but what can we do for individual focus and productivity? So we have the stat here. You lose an average of 23 minutes of productivity when context switching. So this context switching and these interruptions in the remote work world can kind of take on the form of a new email, a new Slack message, an event reminder, other alerts and notifications. So it can be difficult to kind of stay focused on the task that you're currently working on, but also in between all of the meetings that you have scheduled during the week to stay on the same page as others, get work done with your team. There are only so many hours in a day. So as a result, you're not getting much done throughout the day, and you're working longer hours to compensate, and eventually you'll start to feel burnt out. So how do you find time for more productive and focused work? So to minimize distractions for kind of longer, more productive blocks of work, we have Pomodoro Bot, which was inspired by the Pomodoro time management method developed in the late 1980s. So the Pomodoro technique actually uses a timer to break down work into intervals separated by short breaks. So with Pomodoro Bot, you can set a reminder based on your preferred work interval. So maybe it's 30 minutes, maybe it's a total of 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and it automatically pauses Slack notifications so that you can work uninterrupted during that block. And then Pomodoro Bot also connects to your calendar tool and verifies that you do not have any other meeting conflicts before starting the timer. So you can rest assured that you won't miss any meetings. And once time is up, you'll receive a notification from Pomodoro Bot letting you know that time is up and you're ready for a short break. So with that, let's dive into another demo and take a look at how this works. So I'll move over here. So navigating to Pomodoro Bot here, I can use another Slack shortcut to start a timer. So we have a drop down. We have common time options like 30, 60, 90 minutes, but for the sake of this demo, we'll go with a 2-minute block to see it work in real time. So selecting 2 minutes means 1 minute of work and 1 minute of break. And so I can see this confirmation that the timer has begun because I don't have any calendar conflicts in this time period of 2 minutes. So I can go about my work. So I'll switch over back to the deck here. So this is a good time to kind of bring up the timed intervals. So we chose 30, 60, and 90 minutes because these times, they lend themselves well to that Pomodoro interval. So with a total of 30 minutes, you can work for 25 and then take a 5-minute break. Total of 60, 50 minutes of work, 10 minutes break, and so on. But you can customize Pomodoro Bot to fit the time intervals that work best for you. And also, we've connected to Google Calendar in this demo in order for Pomodoro Bot to check for upcoming events and meetings, but you can also customize the apps to fit the tools that you use. So you could easily connect to Outlook to check for upcoming events too. And just a fun fact about Pomodoro technique, you'll see a lot of tomato-related images and aspects. That's because Pomodoro is tomato in Italian, and the creator of the Pomodoro technique used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer as a university student. All right, so our timer is up and I received my notification that it's time for a 1-minute break. So now what we'll do is we'll try setting a timer for 30 minutes. And just to show, looking at my calendar here, we're in the middle of the unexpected session, but I do have something coming up within that 30-minute block. So let's go back here. And with the chatbots in Slack, there are multiple ways to start up the bot. So we used a shortcut last time. Let's go with the command start Pomodoro timer. So if I try to set a 30-minute timer, Pomodoro will actually let me know and say, hey, I'm unable to set a timer because it looks like there's an event coming up in the next 30 minutes. So this check ensures that I don't miss any important meetings, but I can still use different time intervals to maximize the time that I do have available to fully focus on my tasks at hand and be more productive in between all of that, virtual noise. So I can get more work done more efficiently and not have to work longer hours into the evening or the night to get the same amount done.